I like, I like to draw. Cartoon athlete Paul DeBreze is very pleased.
Okay, sure. Let's use
Okay.
Paul being very pleased. Okay, so here's the top of his face. He's pleased.
We are saved.
We're saved. Okay, now this time we'll use the guidelines more like they were for Aladdin. There's where his nose goes. And here's his eye and his other eye. Okay. His chin comes down like this, and his ear is right about there. His mouth is in a little smile, but you can see his teeth.
No, I can, Dad.
You can see his teeth like that. And his one eyebrow is up like this, and his other eyebrow is like that. One eyebrow's up, and one is like that. Like that. Okay, and his, the back of his neck and his shoulder comes like this. The front of his neck, I don't know what's happening at the school.
That's
And his
Featherston, is it, that you're here?
No, that's Riverview.
Oh, Riverview.
Alternative, yeah.
Riverview.
Oh.
Why didn't I graduate? Why did I grow up into an athlete? Featherston Drive Public School a long time ago.
Well, you did.
Jesse went to Featherston Drive Public School from grades 4 to grade 8.
How old is Jesse now?
17.
17. So he was probably there when Tommy
Why
was
didn't
there. Well,
Jesse graduate school when he's 17?
Because he's
I don't
only in grade 11. He just turned 17 in March. So he has one more year of high school.
Who did you scold that you missed the ceremony every morning?
Did I scold somebody that they missed the ceremony?
This missed the ceremony.
Who did I scold? Well, usually when I scold people, it's Jesse at
Uh-huh.
the moment. So usually for things he didn't do, or sometimes for things he did do.
Did you say to Jesse? So you better excuse me that you missed the ceremony this morning.
That's right. I want to know the reason why you missed that ceremony this morning.
When
People
you're
go like this when they're scolding people.
scolding people, they're very grumpy.
They're very grumpy, that's right. Their faces look like this and they say, why did you do that?
Why did
They often ask questions that are hard to answer.
you better excuse me? You missed the ceremony this morning.
That's right. Do you have a good reason, young man?
Do you have a good reason, young man? But didn't Jesse's mother ever tell Jesse not to play with his food?
Exactly. You know, sometimes when people watch Jesse out in public, they wonder if I didn't tell him anything about manners. I'm sure.
Yes.
Sometimes he's 17 and he's rude.
What about Jesse's mother?
I'm Jesse's mother.
Didn't I tell you not to play with your food?
Exactly. And what's that from? That's from a movie, isn't it?
The Lion King.
That's right. I've told you never to play with your food.
Did Rafiki and Zazu scold Scar not to play with his food?
Yes, they did. They did.
Uh-huh.
All right. So
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with your food?
he got scolded. That's true. Okay, so now we have, I guess, do we want to put on the marks where his hair is going to be? Okay, let's just put on the marks for his hair. It's going to come like that and like that. Okay, and I think now we have the guidelines. So we use this. Here comes the nose. It goes right down like this and comes around there.
All right.
That's where his nose is. Now, his eyes are like this and like this, and he is looking down. I don't know what he's looking at, but he's looking down. There we go. Okay. And he's got that smile on his face. He's got a smile that looks like this. a little mark for his cheek, and like this. Okay, now his face comes down this way and down and under his chin. Comes up like this and out to his ear. Great. Oh, good picture. Okay, his one eyebrow is up like this, and his other eyebrow is like that.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's put the line of his hair. Okay. There we go. That's great
I
hair.
love him.
He looks fantastic, Tommy. Okay, so his neck, the back of his neck and his shoulder. Okay, here's the front of his neck. Now let's draw that collar on again. I think in this picture he's got it buttoned up. That's my guess. It doesn't look so like such a wild and crazy time as when he met the bear.
Met a bear?
Met the bear and he forgot his camera equipment. And there's his shoulders. Excellent. Very good. Okay, time to erase the guidelines. Okay, Tommy, what do we need here? We need his shirt, for sure. Wow, he looks great, Tommy. Look at the personality in
He
that
looks
drawing.
very,
Looks
very
fantastic.
pleased too.
Now, why would Paul be pleased? What would make him pleased?
He's pleased to keep up with me and Cody Boast and Larry Up and Andrew Tower and Jay Snedden.
Okay, so in his thought bubble, he's thinking, I kept up with
My little brother.
my little
Brother.
brother, Tommy,
Tommy and Cody Boast, Larry Abbott and Andrew Tower and Jay Snedden.
and Cody, what's his last name?
Cody Boast.
B-O-A-S-T.
B-O-S-T, yes.
Cody Boast. And who else?
Larry Abbott.
Larry, how's his last name spelled? A-B-E-D?
A-B-B-O-T-T.
A-B-B-O-T-T. Like Abbott and Costello. Okay. I kept up with my little brother Tommy and Cody Boast and Larry Abbott. Wow. That he must have been running very fast to keep up with you guys, because you guys are really fast.
It's really fast. And he ran away. No, just teasing. Okay, okay. Is he afraid of the just me and my dad's style badger and just me and my dad's style snake?
Is he afraid? Well, right now he doesn't look afraid, does he?
Oh
In
yeah,
that picture he looked afraid.
he's afraid. Okay. Are you afraid? Are you scared of the just me and my dad style badger, and just me and my dad style snake?
A little bit, yes. The ones from the Mercer Meyer book, Just Me and My Dad?
And Mercer Mayer book.
I love those books.
Just a Mayer cartoon. Little critter cartoon.
I love the little critter cartoons. We can draw some of those someday too. They're not hard to draw.
Yes. Are you afraid of a badger and the snake from Just Me and My Dad by Mercer Mayer? Just like a little critter is?
I'm afraid of them in some pictures. Are you?
Yes.
They look a bit scary in some of the pictures.
What do we do? What will you do when you're afraid of a badger and the snake from Mercy Mare, Just Me and My Dad, when you're a little critter.
What would I do? I think I would run and hide behind my dad.
Behind, who's your dad?
My dad would be Papa Critter, or what's his name? Is his
Dad,
just
little
Dad?
critter's dad.
Yeah, I would hide behind Little Critter's dad. Wouldn't you?
And you bump into him and who dropped.
You bump into somebody and they drop?
Drop what? Dropped what?
Did they drop what they were holding?
Holding.
What was it? Was it a package or a book? or
No.
What?
No. A box of tents and sleeping bags.
Oh, a box of tents and sleeping bags. Was this at Dad's store?
No, Dad's from Dad's car.
Oh, okay. So
At
he
the
was taking
campsite.
things out of the car, and Little Critter was scared and bumped into him?
To him, and you said to him, "Dad, it's no good. This campsite is no good." And he said to you, "What do you mean it's no good?" And you said, "It's no good, Dad. Just believe me. That's why I told you not to campsite here, little critter."
And he says it's no good because there's a scary badger and a snake?
A badger and a snake.
I see. That would go with the other picture we drew. Now,
Oh, it's plaid shirt time.
it's time for the shirt. It's time for that shirt. I'm going to color in his hair too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Give him that black hair. That's how we know he's Paul and not you.
What animals from Just Me and My Dad by Mercy Mare are based on the video.
What ones are based on the video? Do you mean the videos that go with
A
the
video
computer
about-
games?
A video.
Mm-hmm. The ones that were just the video stories, or the ones that were videos on the computer game?
Okay. I liked it. I watched a video about Just Me and My Dad by Mercy Mare when I was a little.
Was it one of the living books?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
Golden
yeah.
books.
Oh yeah.
Golden books. Okay.
Golden books.
He, did
Uh-huh.
have, he had the CD-ROMs though of the
Yeah.
living books too. Just Grandma and Me.
I love those books. I have lots of them. I
Yeah,
still have them.
they're good ones.
I saved them.
Yeah. And Tommy had a video of Just Me and My Dad camping.
Ah,
That's
okay.
where that
Camping.
script came from.
Yeah.
Camping, and you were afraid of the badger and the snake from but Just Me and My Dad.
Do you know what? If I went to a camping spot and there was a snake, I might try to pack up my tent again too.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm a scaredy cat.
Scared of what?
Scared of things that I think might bite me.
Bite me.
Terry asked me that too. He said, "Why won't I go camping in the Everglades?" I said, "Because I don't like bitey things. I don't like crocodiles and alligators and pythons that bite."
Bite.
Mm-hmm. But Terry likes them.
Yeah, does a badger and the snake scare you and Terry? Scare Terry?
No, not at all. He would, unless he didn't have his camera, just like your brother Paul. That would be the only thing that would worry him about that.
Were you scared of does a badger scare you and scare you?
A badger would scare me. You know why? Badgers are fierce.
The snake too?
And the snake too. It depends. If it was a garter snake, it wouldn't scare me. But if it was a
Wouldn't
python,
scare me.
it would scare me.
A green python?
A green python would definitely scare me. No question.
Mm-hmm.
I need a lighter color here for the other part of this fabulous shirt.
I think he's mostly just pleased about his shirt, actually.
I think so. He's pleased that he's been able to wear this shirt on this many adventures.
And that he can run that fast wearing that shirt, too.
Exactly.
You would.
I could see Paul on a track, keeping up with Tommy's friends.
Wearing
And
a
Tommy
plaid
wearing a
shirt.
plaid
Oh,
shirt,
he
yeah.
would. If he was running on a track, he'd definitely be wearing a plaid shirt
Ah, yes.
and some hiking boots.
Hiking boots?
No, I'm just joking around.
That is a great shirt.
Paul likes to climb. He likes to climb. I would think Paul would be pleased if he climbed up a tree and found that, bingo, the nest of squirrels, squirrel babies. Because he has to find the nests and then tag the baby's
Oh.
ears.
Do you know some of the weirdest squirrels we ever had living here? Was we had a litter born of hairless red squirrels, which is not an unusual mutation apparently in the red squirrel population.
But
And they were
not good for winter
they
here.
don't know, but they lasted for a while, and you know, we were actually considering whether we should try to knit them some little clothes or something.
So the whole litter, not
The
just
whole
a few.
litter.
The whole
and
litter.
they were weird because some of them were like had a little bit of hair on their head or a little bit on their like little furry mitts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Very
weird.
nice, Tommy. That's fantastic.
Yes, fantastic.
That's a really fantastic picture.
Yes,
Paul is very pleased with himself
yes,
because he kept up with his little brother Tommy
yes.
and Cody Boast
Mm-hmm.
and Larry Abbott. Wow.
Yes.
He must have been running very fast to keep up with you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go.
Looks great.
Looks great. It really does. Wow. That's a great picture.
I like it, Tom. Wow. He looks like a nice guy.
He does, but look at the character
I
that's
know.
coming out in that, which is what's always entertaining for me as the drawing develops, is
Yeah.
the kids develop very quickly their own style.
Yeah.
And, you know, my models have a certain, whatever, just blandness to them, but his has, what character there is in that face.
Oh, did you see my Mother's Day drawing? Did you see it?
Yes, I did. That was great. I like that.
I liked my shoes. I think they were glass slippers.
Yeah, well,
I
only the
could see
best
my
for a
feet
princess.
showing. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.